What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl AJ back with another video. I'm on a roll. Y'all know how I do. You know, I gotta stay on this roll. I gotta get these videos out to y'all while I'm filming, okay? So this video is going to be a part 2 to my basics of feminine maintenance video, the Do I Stink Sis? So this is gonna be part 2 to that video. So go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome, okay, to my little family over here on YouTube. I definitely appreciate you coming by and would love it if you stayed a while. So let's get into it, shall we? So this video, and if you haven't already watched part 1, basics of feminine maintenance, part 1, Do I Stink Sis? Go ahead and watch that and then come back and watch this. I spoke about this, of course, on part 1, and that is about the importance of changing your pad, okay? When your pad or your tampon, whichever one you use, when you're on your cycle, you need to be changing that regularly based on the flow, okay? So if this is the first day of your cycle, which is typically a heavier day, you would need to be changing every few hours. So for some people, their flow, it might be heavy for them, but it's not necessarily heavy. So maybe they change their pad or tampon every 4 to 6 hours. But if you have a heavy flow, maybe you need to be changing that every 2 to 4 hours, okay? Now, another point with pads and tampons, especially, this is more so dealing with pads, okay? Your body size will play a part in which pads you choose to use or you need to be using, okay? So if you are a larger woman, okay, that typically means the way that the makers of feminine products do it is pretty much, that means that you would have a longer distance that they need to account for. So the pad that you use would be a long, okay? So don't be frightened or don't be intimidated by using a long pad because that is what's necessary, okay, for you not to have any leaks or any unsightly accidents, okay? I don't want you to have an issue when you're at school or at work, anywhere you might be. I want you to be protected in terms of no accidents, okay? I don't want you bleeding through any items. Please don't be embarrassed to ask a friend, a co-worker, wherever you might be at the time, because you don't want to have any unsightly accidents, okay? So that is what I definitely wanted to stress in terms of having a cycle, okay? Next, pretty much it's very important that us women choose to wear the right underwear, okay? So yeah, a lot of underwear, they're gonna be pretty and frilly, and you know, that thong might look really good. And I'm not talking about on your cycle, okay? Because I'm pretty sure if you're on your cycle, you're using granny panties, okay? And that's okay. We're just talking about regular everyday underwear, okay? We have to take into account that our pH, our odor down there is going to change depending on what underwear we use. So the best underwear to wear on a daily basis are going to be underwear that breathe, okay? So that means cotton underwear, okay? So You can definitely find cute cotton underwear. Go to Victoria's Secret and get the 7 for $28. Okay, and it can be different styles. I believe they, you know, have thongs in that variety as well. I don't buy the thongs. I'm all about these boy shorts, but that's just me because I am a thicker girl on the bottom half. So it's very important to me that I have underwear that are going to cover everything I got going on down there. And I don't like the sensation of having to pull my underwear out of my behind. Like that's not cute. So you want them to fit, number one, and they should really be cotton. Okay, cotton. You know, silk and satin underwear, that's great for a special occasion. Okay, if you with your boo and you know you want to be sexy for him and you want to wear these cute underwear, that's great because you're only gonna have them on for a hot second, I'm sure. So, and especially if you have pubic hair, okay, so those that wax, you know, I don't typically have pubic hair, but if you know, have pubic hair and you're sweating down there, of course you're going to have an odor that comes along with the sweat. Okay, so cotton underwear, okay, very, very important, cotton. Okay, next point, which is also extremely important, you guys, extremely important. If you don't have to wear underwear to bed, don't wear underwear to bed. Okay, of course you have to, or I'm sure most people are wearing underwear during the day. Okay, and that's understandable. You're out, you're about, you're doing things. You're gonna feel more comfortable with that barrier. Okay, but if you are in the privacy of your own home, you typically shouldn't wear underwear. Okay, and that's just not me stating this. You can definitely look this point up. Okay, it's very widespread. Okay, and most gynecologists will also tell you that if you don't have to wear underwear at night, don't wear underwear at night, because the vagina needs to be able to breathe. Okay, so don't wear anything. Take your shower at night and do whatever it is, your nightly bedtime routine, you know, in terms of whatever you do to your body, your lotion, however, and then just don't wear underwear. Okay, the vagina needs that air to circulate. Okay, and that is going to help with you not having odor. Okay, so if you wax or if you maintain your pubic hair or if you do not, all women, okay, should practice not wearing underwear at night. Okay, and I know there are going to be certain situations where you're just going to feel more comfortable with underwear, and that's understandable, but try to get in the habit of not wearing underwear, allowing your vagina to breathe. Okay, so what's that? Number 3, you guys. Number 4. And this is primarily for the women that choose to wax, okay? Because as I've already disclosed to you guys, I choose to wax. So I've been waxing for about 7 or 8 years now, okay? So what you want to do when you start waxing is you want to use an aloe vera gel, okay, on your vagina, the outer part of the vagina. You don't need to put nothing in, sis, just on the outer part where there would typically be hair. Okay, and this is going to help prevent like ingrown hairs and bumps, things like that, but it's also going to help your skin. Okay, aloe vera gel, you can buy it online. I bought the one that I have in my bathroom from Amazon. If I can find the link for the one that I have, I will put it in the description box of this video. And I use this after I shower. Okay, so when I get out the shower, I put this on only at night. I don't typically put it on during the day because it can be sticky. So if you're wearing underwear, it's going to cause your underwear to stick to you, and you don't want that. So you don't necessarily need it during the day, but at night, go ahead and use the aloe vera gel for the skin. Okay, so the skin isn't dry, and to prevent bumps. Okay, and last item that I wanted to share with you guys. Ladies, it is very, very important that we be very particular about who we allow to come in contact with our vaginal area. Okay, what I have learned just growing up in life and being sexually active, you will begin to take on the odors of whoever it is you're sleeping with. Okay, so if that man or that woman, whoever's not vaginal area, but whoever private parts you are coming in contact with, you can possibly take on their odors, because if they aren't as clean as you are, then pretty much they're just, I don't want to say contaminating you, but pretty much they're going to cause your area and your parts not to be as clean as they could be. Okay, so for women that are sleeping with men, it is very, very important that you stress to him the importance that he clean himself well. Okay, because men have a lot of nooks and crannies and crevices, especially if they're not circumcised. Okay, they have a lot of crevices that they need to, I hate to do all this, but little crevices that they need to get into. Okay, and they need to do that before you guys are intimate. Okay, and if you choose to sleep with women, you know, as a woman, you know what you should be doing and how you should be cleaning yourself. Okay, so you should be wiping front to back. Okay, you should be moving parts, you know, looking. It's very important to look into your vagina, move the lips. Okay, you know, the labia minora and majora. Okay, so the outside lips and the inner lips. Okay, you need to be moving them and cleansing in there. It's very important because you don't want anything to be transmitted. Okay, not just STDs, but also odors. Okay, and if that man or that woman is not clean, sis, they will pass that on to you and will throw your pH balance off in your vagina and will cause odor. Okay, and definitely there are other infections that you can get if they're not clean themselves. Okay, so make that very important that you stress the importance of cleaning before intimacy and saying, hey, if you haven't showered, don't think you're gonna come over here and get with me, because I need you to be clean. Like, I don't want to smell you. I want you to be clean. Okay, so that's very important, very, very important. Okay, and that's gonna do it for this part. So if there are any questions about maintenance, like feminine maintenance and anything else that women that we should be doing to take care of your private parts, if you have any questions that I can possibly help you with, go ahead and leave it down below and I will get back with you, okay? Let me know if you want me to do a video or whatever, but I will definitely get back with you on that, okay? Because it's important. So see, go ahead. I know you're glad that you already thumbs this video up, so go ahead. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for coming by and watching this and kicking it with your girl, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.